Hey you guys, look what I found on Amazon Prime. I used Dear Abby book. I'm excited. It was just a few bucks, and I may have paid more for handling fees, but this should be fun. And let's see, The Best of Dear Abby. I have another used Dear Abby book coming, and this one is copyright 1981, 1989. 81 was a hardcover. In the first few pages, she talks about herself. If you guys want me to read that to you some evening, let me know. She talks about her and her sister, twin sister. Dear readers, so that's the whole first chapter. A lot of pages. So it's like 20 pages. No, maybe 11 pages. Let's see. We have first chapter is all about her marriage on the rocks, roll over years snoring, traumatic teens, homosexual hassle, too much is not enough sex, too much and not enough sex, Smokey the Boar, fooling around, the animal people, paging, the aging, letters that beget letters, funny ones, sad ones, one-liners, encore, not fit to print, and all kidding aside. Well, let's just start. I'll just go page by page. Let's start. Marriage on the Rocks. So let me know if you guys want me to read the 10 or 11 pages about Dear Abby. I can. I have some chocolates. These little Dove milk chocolates. This will put me in a better mood for reading. Chocolate has a way of doing this to me. They have these little things inside their candy wrappers. Be fearless. Be fearlessly authentic. Marriage on the Rocks. Abby, what has happened to you? You used to encourage married couples to do everything within their power to save their marriages. Lately, you give the impression that divorce could be the answer for some couple. Why? Signed, Faithful Reader. Dear Reader, because I think it's more important to save people than marriages. And in some cases, in an effort to save a marriage that isn't worth saving, people have destroyed themselves and each other. Next, it says, Dear Abby, I recently received an invitation which read, The old Mrs. John Doe requests the pleasure of your company for cocktails and supper at the new Mrs. John Doe, etc. It floored me. I knew our friends John and Mary Doe had gotten a quickie Mexican divorce, and it was rumored that John was interested in a lady from New York. But how about this? Abby, is it normal for an ex-wife to be such a good sport? Signed, Shocked. Dear Shocked, it's not necessarily normal, but I found it rather refreshing. Oh, and some other readers chimed in on it, and they say, Dear Abby, a woman was shocked to receive an invitation to a cocktail party from the old Mrs. John Doe to meet the new Mrs. John Doe. Well, what would she have thought of me? My ex-husband and his new wife lived with my new husband and me for 4 months because they were broke. Next Saturday, I am giving a baby shower for my ex-husband's bride, who is due in 2 weeks. We get along very well, all 4 of us. I just wanted you to know that good sports like us are not as rare as you may think. Signed, Good Sport in Berkeley. Here's another person who chimed in. Dear Abby, what is so sporting about a divorcee giving a party to introduce her ex-husband's new wife? I am a divorced man, and for years I have been looking for some nice... let me reread that. I am a divorced man, and for years I have been looking for some nice guy who will marry my ex-wife. Believe me, if I ever find one, I will throw a party for the 2 of them, the likes of which this town has never seen. Signed, me, another good sport in Beverly Hills, aka sick of alimony. Then Abby writes, then there are those of you who are very civilized about divorce. Dear Abby, I will never again say that a letter in your column is too unbelievable to be real. Listen to this. My husband and I recently attended the 25th wedding anniversary party of a couple we had known for many years. It was a beautiful dinner party at a club for about 100 guests. Around midnight, the husband said that he and his wife had an announcement to make. They stood arm in arm, and he said, we've had 25 years of marriage. Our children are married now, and there is no longer a reason to go on pretending that our marriage is a success. It has been a failure for many years, so we've decided that while we are both young enough to enjoy life, we're getting divorced. It's nobody's fault. It's mutual and friendly, and we hope you will continue to be our friends. They kissed each other and danced the night away together as the band played Good Night, Sweetheart. Can anybody top this? Signed, I was there. Dear Abby responds, I hope not. I don't know. Just as I'm thinking, I think it would be nicer to announce it. That could be like an after party announcement, or I don't know. I just don't know how nice that would be to announce it at the party. Anyways, here's another one who chimed in on that. Oh, dear Abby. Dear Abby, I think I can top that story about the couple who, at their 25th wedding anniversary party, announced that they were getting a divorce. On Sunday, March 5th of this year, our minister announced from the pulpit that he was leaving in June for a new assignment. He said that he and his wife were being divorced, after which he would be marrying a local medical doctor's wife. He said the doctor who was standing beside him at the pulpit would marry his wife. 5 children involved. The minister and his wife had sung a duet that morning, and the doctor, who was a church official, read the scriptures for the service. This is absolutely true. I witnessed it. I was there. I'm enclosing the names of all the parties involved if you want to check it out. Being unable to stay in such a church, I left it immediately and have now joined another one. Signed, Top That in Taft, California. And then here's another article that says, did you know somebody topped that? Oh my goodness. I don't believe this. Abby, if I did not witness this myself, I would have never believed it, but this is what happened. A prominent couple we know invited us to their 50th wedding anniversary party, which was held at a stylish country club. There were about 200 guests. After dinner, the son-in-law, who was the toastmaster, toasted the honored couple and called on his father-in-law to say a few words. The father-in-law got up and said, I have an announcement to make. The last 25 years I've been living in hell. Ida wanted to go to Palm Springs every winter, and I wanted to go to Miami. We always went to Palm Springs. Ida liked to play cards. I preferred going to the races. We always ended up playing cards. There were other differences too numerous to mention, and I don't know how much longer I have left to live. But I have decided to spend my last years in peace and solitude, doing what I want to do. Ida also can do what she wants to do, as she is well provided for. If she wants a divorce, she can have it, but she can have half my assets. I'll settle for a separation. I'm not drunk, I haven't been drinking, and I'm not mad. I'm just being honest. Thank you, everybody. Then he sat down. Everybody was flabbergasted. Some thought he was kidding. Well, he was not. He and Ida are now living apart. She's in Palm Springs and he's in Miami. Signed, a witness. That's terrible. Oh my goodness. Well, I think we'll close here this video, and we'll pick up next time about something. We'll pick up next time whether or not to stay married for the sake of the children. That is too much. Anyways, there you have it, dear Abby. A reminder, those of you who enjoy this video, please push the thumbs up like button. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.